Standing at the edge of tomorrow, looking down. The drop is steep, the fog is thick, the silence is a crown that someone put on my head without asking if I'm ready. The edge of tomorrow, my hands are cold and steady. Not because I'm brave, but because I'm too tired to turn back. The edge of tomorrow, the only thing I lack. The certainty is guarantee, is a promise that won't break. The edge of tomorrow, the step I need to take. The edge of tomorrow, I'm leaning into the light, not knowing if I'll fly or fall, not knowing if the night will swallow me or save me, but I'm stepping anyway. The edge of tomorrow, the beginning of today. I spent so many yesterdays replaying every scar. The edge of tomorrow is the first thing that's felt far enough away from the wreckage, far enough from the pain to see that maybe falling is just learning how to reign over the kingdom of the present, over the throne of now. The edge of tomorrow, I'm learning how to bow, not to fear, not to doubt, not to the ghost of who I was. The edge of tomorrow, because the future does. The edge of tomorrow, I'm leaning into the light, not knowing if I fly or fall, not knowing if the night will swallow me or save me, but I'm stepping anyway. The edge of tomorrow, the beginning of today. I'm not looking for a guarantee, I'm not looking for a sign, I'm just looking for the courage to say this step is mine. Whether it lands on solid ground or crumbles into air, the edge of tomorrow, I'll meet you there. Not as a victim, not as a king, just as a man who tried. The edge of tomorrow, I'm no longer afraid to The edge of tomorrow, I took the step today. The fog is clearing, and I'm finally on my way, not to a destination, just to a different kind of air. The edge of tomorrow, I'm no longer standing there. I'm flying, I'm falling, I'm finally in the mood. The edge of tomorrow, I'm learning to approve. Build a fence between us, not of wood, but of my pride. Every nail was a word I couldn't take back, every board a tear I cried. You built a fence too on your side, with different kind of wood. Fences and forgiveness we never understood. Fences are for keeping out, but love is for letting in. Fences and forgiveness, where do we begin? I took a hammer to my fence last Tuesday in the rain. Fences and forgiveness, I'm learning to feel the pain. Fences and forgiveness, they don't belong together. A fence is made of winter, forgiveness is the weather that melts the ice, that warms the ground, that lets the garden grow. Fences and forgiveness, I'm learning to let go. Property line where our two fences met. I saw that yours had ivy growing, mine was just upset with rust and with neglect, with the anger of the years. Fences and forgiveness, the antidote to fear. I knocked on your side, sweetest sound. Then you spoke, and the fence between us started to sway. Fences and forgiveness, the beginning of the day. Fences and forgiveness, they don't belong together. A fence is made of winter, is the weather that melts the ice, that warms the ground, that lets the garden grow. Fences and forgiveness, I'm learning to let go. We met at the gate that we both forgotten we installed, the one that used to swing so free. Assumptions of the things we didn't say. Fences and forgiveness, I'm finding my own way back to the person I was before I built the wall. Fences and forgiveness, the most beautiful fall. Just just the will to try. Fences and forgiveness, I'm waving goodbye. The sound of you leaving was a suitcase on the stairs, a car door in the driveway, a silence that compares to nothing I've ever heard before. The frequency of loss, the sound of your leaving, I still hear it when I toss and turn in bed at 3 a.m. The echo of the key in the ignition in the lock, the sound of you and me unraveling like a sweater, a thread that wouldn't stop. The sound of your leaving, the final tear, the final drop. The sound of your leaving, it lives inside my ear. Not loud, not soft, just present, like a ghost that's always near. A frequency of absence, a rhythm of goodbye. The sound of you leaving, I'm learning not to cry. I thought it would fade with time, like a scar or a song, but the sound just got clearer the more that I grew strong. Not a weakness, not a wound, just a marker on the map of the heart that used to hold you, of the hand that used to tap your shoulder in the morning, your back there in the night. The sound of your leaving, I'm learning to hold it tight. Not as something to be feared, but as something to be kept. The sound of your leaving, the promise that I wept. The sound of your leaving, it lives inside my ear. Not loud, not soft, just present, like a ghost that's always near. A frequency of absence, a rhythm of goodbye. The sound of your leaving, I'm learning not to cry. Maybe one day the sound will change, will soften into grace. Maybe the car door will sound like a door to a new place. Not the end at the beginning, not the loss but the gain. The sound of your leaving, I'm learning to feel the rain that followed the departure, the storm that cleared the air. The sound of you leaving, I'm grateful you were there. It's not a wound, it's not a weight, it's just a mile. Marker on the journey, a stone upon the path. The sound of you leaving, the aftermath, is not destruction, not a wasteland, just a different kind of sound. The sound of you leaving, I'm finally homeward bound. Gravel roads and graveyards, they run along the same line. One takes you to the living, one takes you to the shrine of everyone who went before, of everyone who stayed. Gravel roads and graveyards, the debt that must be paid. For living, for loving, for breathing all this air. Gravel roads and graveyards, I'll meet you there. The stones are worn, the names are faded, the road is full of dust. Gravel roads and graveyards, the only kind of trust. Gravel roads and graveyards, they both lead to the ground. One with a car that's running, one with a silent sound of dirt and of memory, of the end and of the start. Gravel roads and graveyards, they both hold a heart. I drove past the cemetery where my mother lies today. The gravel on the shoulder was the same as yesterday. When I was a child and didn't know that death was part of life. Gravel roads and graveyards, the peace and then the strife. I stopped the car, got out, and walked to where she slept. Gravel roads and graveyards, the promise that I kept. I told her about the gravel roads I've been driving all these years. Gravel roads and graveyards, the silence of my fears. Gravel roads and graveyards, they both lead to the ground. One with a car that's running, one with a silent sound of dirt and of memory, of the end and of the start. Gravel roads and graveyards, they both hold a heart. The gravel roads keep going, the graveyards stay the same, but the names on the stones are a kind of flame that doesn't burn but flickers, a light that never dies. Gravel roads and graveyards, the truth behind the lies, that we're permanent we're lasting, that will never turn to dust. Gravel roads and graveyards, the only kind to trust. Be afraid. Gravel roads and graveyards, the ground that we have made. Last light on the hill was a candle in the window. The night was coming fast, the wind was starting to blow. You said don't let it go out until I come back home. But you never came back, and I've been sitting here alone, watching the flame flicker, watching the wax melt down. The last light on the hill, the only light in town. I've been feeding it with everything I have, the furniture, the floors. The last light on the hill, I'm not opening the door. The last light on the hill, I'll keep it burning bright, even if the night lasts forever, even if the morning fights to come back to a world that doesn't have you in it. The last light on the hill, I'm learning how to begin it again, without your hand, without your voice, without your breath. The last light on the hill, the only thing left. The neighbors think I'm crazy, they've offered to help me see. They say the candle's just a candle, and you need to let it be. Understand that the candle is a promise that I made to you the morning that the fog took you from us. The last light on the hill, the anchor of my grief. The last light on the hill, my only relief. I know it's just a flame, I know it's just a wick, but the last light on the hill is the only thing that's quick. The last light on the hill, I'll keep it burning bright, sacrifice to come back to a world that doesn't have you in it. The last light on the hill, I'm learning how to begin it again. Without your hand, without your voice, without your breath, the last light on the hill, the only thing left. The wax is almost gone, the wick is almost done. The last light on the hill, I'm not the only one who's ever kept a vigil for a love that wouldn't stay. The last light on the hill, I'm learning how to pray, not for a miracle, just for the grace to let the flame burn out when it's ready to whisper out your name. Flickering tonight, I think it knows it's time to go. I think it's seen the light of a different kind of burning, of a different kind of faith. The last light on the hill, I'm learning how to wait, not for your return, but for the peace of letting go. The last light on the hill, the only love I know. Paper hearts and matches, that's what we were made of. A single spark and everything we built would turn to ash to love. They couldn't survive the oxygen, the breath of a single fight. Paper hearts and matches, we never got it right. We built a castle out of promises, a fortress out of dreams, and then one of us would strike a match and the other one would scream. Not in anger, just in sadness, just in the knowing that paper hearts and matches, the only habitat. We burned so beautiful, the flame was the only thing that ever made us feel full of something other than the emptiness that followed every spark. Paper hearts and matches, the ending and the start were the same thing, a cycle, a circle of desire. Paper hearts and matches, we couldn't put out the fire. I found a box of matches in the drawer where we kept hope. I struck one, watched it flicker, and I couldn't seem to cope with the way the flame looked just like the one that took us down. Paper hearts and matches, the only smile in town was the one that came from there's no going back. I lit a paper heart I kept from the first year we met. Paper hearts and matches, I'm not done burning yet. Paper hearts and matches, we burn so beautiful. The flame was the only thing that ever made us feel full, or something other than the emptiness that followed every spark. Paper hearts and matches, the ending and the start were the same thing, a cycle, a circle of desire. Paper hearts and matches, we couldn't put out the fire. Maybe some hearts are meant to burn. Maybe some love is meant to be a lesson in the beauty of the fire that the wind has sent, to clear the field for something else, to ash the ground for seed. Paper hearts and matches, the only thing we need is to admit that we were never built for permanence or peace. Paper hearts and matches, the only release. Paper hearts and matches, I'm striking one tonight. Not to burn you, not to hurt you, just to see the light that we created when we were brave and we were young and dumb. Paper hearts and matches, the place where I come from, the place where I learned that beauty and destruction are the same. Paper hearts and matches, I'm whispering your name. The porch where I waited has splintered in the sun. The wood is gray, the nails are rusted, the waiting's come undone. Not because I stopped, but because the waiting changed its shape, from a posture of expecting to a permanent escape, from the hope that you'd come walking up the drive. The porch where I waited, the only place I'm alive. The swing is still there, the cushion's worn thin. The porch where I waited, I'm finally letting you in. The porch where I waited, I'm not waiting anymore. Not because I gave up, but because the waiting became a door that opened to a different kind of garden, a different kind of ground. The porch where I waited, the most beautiful sound is the silence of the wood, the creak waiting anymore. I used to watch for headlights, used to listen for your tires. Now I watch the sunset, the way it never tires of painting the horizon in colors that don't need a reason or a purpose, a promise or a creed. The porch where I waited taught me how to be alone without being lonely, to let the waiting be a meditation, a religion, a practice of the heart. The porch where I waited, the most beautiful art. The porch where I waited, I'm not waiting anymore. Not because I gave up, but because the waiting became a door that opened to a different kind of garden, a different kind of ground. The porch where I waited, the most beautiful sound is the silence of the wood, the creak of the floor. The porch where I waited, I'm not waiting anymore. I still sit here every evening, but I don't look for you. I look for the stars, the moon, the way the morning dew will settle on the railing, will glitter in the light. The porch where I waited, I finally got it right. Not as a place of expectation, but as a place of peace. The porch where I waited, the only release. The earth and sky are beautiful together, and the wood is warm and old. The porch where I waited, the only story told is the one where waiting becomes the gift, not the curse. The porch where I waited, the final verse. You were the cactus, I was the concrete. You needed the desert, I needed the street. The city lights and the traffic hum, the sound of the crowd. You needed the silence, the stars, the cloud of dust that rises from the desert floor. Cactus and concrete, we couldn't ask for more. Unless there's something in between, something that could bend. Cactus and concrete, the beginning and the end. Cactus and concrete, oil and water, two different elements, a son and a daughter of different worlds that never learned to mix. Cactus and concrete, the hardest kind of fix. Wasn't the love, wasn't the heart, just the ground where we stood. Cactus and concrete, we did the best we could. I tried to grow a garden on the pavement of my soul. You tried to build a highway in the middle of a no, but the roots couldn't take it, the pavement couldn't hold. Cactus and concrete, we were brave and bold, but bravery isn't everything, and boldness isn't enough. Cactus and concrete, the beautiful and the rough. I still think of you when I see a flower in a crack. Cactus and concrete, the way we never look back. Cactus and concrete, oil and water, two different elements, a son and a daughter of different worlds that never learned to mix. Cactus and concrete, the hardest kind of fix. Wasn't the love, wasn't the heart, just the ground where we stood. Cactus and concrete, we did the best we could. I'm not sorry that we tried, I'm not sorry that we failed. Some loves are not meant to last, some loves are just the sail that takes you to a different shore, a different kind of land. Cactus and concrete, the way you held my hand on the last night, on the last bridge, on the last goodbye. Cactus and concrete, the tear in my eye. Not the memory, just the lesson that we taught. Cactus and concrete, the battle and the thought. Night drive home, the windows is down, the radio low. The only light is from the dash, the only sound I know is the hum of the engine and the whisper of the tires. The night drive home, the place where nothing requires an answer or a gesture, a word or a sigh. The night drive home, the only place I can fly. No destination pressing, no schedule to keep. The night drive home, the secret that I keep. The night drive home, it's the only time I'm free from the weight of being someone, from the gravity of me. The road is just a ribbon, the car is just a chair. The night drive home, the only kind of prayer that doesn't ask for anything except the next few miles. The night drive home, the way my heart reconciles. I pass the places where we fought, the places where we kissed. The night drive home has taught me that the past is just a mist that settles in the headlights, that dissipates with speed. The night drive home, the only thing I need is the darkness and the silence and the rhythm of the road. The night drive home, the only kind of code that I can crack without a cipher, without a key. The night drive home, the only place I'm me. The night drive home, it's the only time I'm free from the weight of being someone, from the gravity of me. The road is just a ribbon, the car is just a chair. The night drive home, the only kind of prayer that doesn't ask for anything except the next few miles. The night drive home, the way my heart reconciles. The stars are out, the moon is full, the world is fast asleep. The night drive home, the promise that I keep to myself, to the silence, to the dark that holds my hand. The night drive home, the only place I understand the language of the lonely, the grammar of the lost. The night drive home, the only line I cross. is the movement, is the music of the air. The night drive home, I'll meet you there. I found a box of birthday cards in the back of the closet today. The ones you gave me every year, the ones I put away, with the ribbons and the wrapping, with the bows that came undone. Forgotten birthday cards, the setting of the sun. On a decade of devotion, on a love that didn't last. Forgotten birthday cards, the only thing that passed. The handwriting is different from the early years to late. Forgotten birthday cards, the archive of our fate. Forgotten birthday cards, they're yellowed at the edges. They hold the weight of every year, the weight of every pledge we made to each other in the candlelight and cake. Forgotten birthday cards, the only thing we made last beyond the love, beyond the final fight. Forgotten birthday cards, the memory of the light. The first one says to my forever in a script that's young and bold. The last one says hope you're happy in a hand that's shaky and cold. Years between are full of I love you and you're the best. Forgotten birthday cards, the only kind of test that proves we tried, that proves we cared, that proves we didn't know that the love would end, the cards would stop, the garden wouldn't grow. I read them all from start to end. I cried a little too. Forgotten birthday cards, I'm still in love with you. Forgotten birthday cards, they're yellowed at the edges. They hold the weight of every year, the weight of every pledge we made to each other in the candlelight and cake. Forgotten birthday cards, the only thing we made that lasts beyond the love, beyond the final fight. Forgotten birthday cards, the memory of the light. Gonna throw them out, I'm not going to forget the way you signed your name, the way the ink was wet, with the tears of the moment, with the hope of the year. Forgotten birthday cards, the only thing that's clear is that we matter, that we happened, that we were real for a while. Forgotten birthday cards, I'm learning how to smile. put them back in the box. Not as a wound, not as a weight, just as a key that locks a chapter that is finished, a story that is done. Forgotten birthday cards, the only battle won is the one against forgetting, the one against the fate. Forgotten birthday cards, the memory we made. The shape of your shadow is burned into the floor, where you used to stand at 6 a.m., the spot beside the door, where you'd put your coffee down, where you'd tie your shoes. The shape of your shadow, the only thing I choose. Keep, to hold, to trace with my finger in the dust. The shape of your shadow, the only kind of trust. The light moves through the room, the shadow comes and goes. The shape of your shadow, the only thing that knows. The shape of your shadow, still here on the ground. Every morning when the sun comes up, your silhouette is found in the same place, in the same way, the same outline of loss. The shape of your shadow, the only thing that's crossed. With me for staying, for not leaving, for not moving on. The shape of your shadow, the only thing that's gone. I try to rearrange the furniture to cover up the stain, but the shadow found a different angle, a different kind of rain, of light, of dust, of memory, of the way the morning falls. The shape of your shadow, the only thing that calls my name without a voice, without a breath, without a sound. The shape of your shadow, the only thing I've found, that doesn't change, that doesn't fade, that doesn't run away. The shape of your shadow, the only thing that stays. The shape of your shadow, it's still here on the ground. Every morning when the sun comes up, your silhouette is found in the same place, in the same way, the same outline of loss. The shape of your shadow, the only thing that's crossed. With me for staying, for not leaving, for not moving on. The shape of your shadow, the only thing that's gone. Maybe one day the light will shift and the shadow will depart. Maybe one day the shape of you won't live inside my heart. But until that morning comes, until the sun says when, the shape of your shadow, the only way I've been, is faithful to the image, is loyal to the trace, the shape of your shadow, the only kind of grace. The outline of my life, the shape of your shadow, the peace instead of strife, is the only thing I'm asking, the only thing I need. The shape of your shadow, the only kind of sea. Where the wind takes me, that's where I'll go. No map, no plan, no schedule, no radio, just the open road and the sky above. Where the wind takes me, that's where I'll learn to love again, or maybe for the first time true. Where the wind takes me, I'm giving up the clue. The answer isn't in the knowing, it's in the letting be. Where the wind takes me, the only kind of free. Where the wind takes me, I'll plant my feet or fly. I'll stay a while or say goodbye. I won't even ask why. The wind is my compass, the dust is my guide. Where the wind takes me, I've got nothing left to hide. Used to need a reason for every turn I made. I used to need a promise that the ground would not degrade beneath my feet, beneath my faith, beneath my will to try. Where the wind takes me, I'm learning not to lie to myself about the destination, about the final place. Where the wind takes me, the smile on my face is genuine, is honest, is the first one in a while. Where the wind takes me, I'm learning how to smile. Where the wind takes me, I'll plant my feet or fly. I'll stay a while or say goodbye. I won't even ask why. The wind is my compass, the dust is my guide. Where the wind takes me, I've got nothing left to hide. The wind doesn't doesn't care about your money, doesn't care about your clothes. It just moves and you can move with it, or stand there in the way where the wind takes me. I'm learning to obey, not a master, not a ruler, just the rhythm of the air. Where the wind takes me, I'm finally there. I'm leaving today. The car is packed, the tank is full. I'm on my way to somewhere that doesn't have a name, a place without a sign, where the wind takes me. The only thing that's mine is the moment and the movement, the surrender and the trust. Where the wind takes me, I'm learning to adjust.